I'm here with my dear colleague, Dr. Robert Dreyfus, in Central Europe, and we see this fantastic water on all sides. Could you explain the importance of the water castle?
Yeah, here in Central Europe, we are living like in a water castle. The Alps are the center and the heart of Europe, and from here we have many rivers coming down. They are collecting waters from the glaciers, but just as much just waters from the winter snows and from the rains. And these waters going down through the valleys, going down through the creeks, going down through the rivers and the creeks, they are revived. The water gets completely revived and oxygenized by the cascades, by the different vortexes which are on all sides and which make it possible that the water has full oxygenation and full revival.
So there's a natural filter system here in Central Europe that allows these waters from the mountaintops, from the glaciers, really to be purified and recycled so that they can be used for a variety of adaptations.
Yes, this is the richness of the cycle of the water when it comes down from after it has evaporized in the ocean, where usually it has had a lot of damage from the pollution of the oceans. It gets evaporized and it comes back as rain and as snow and as ice. Then in the course of traveling through the earth and traveling through the stones, with all the sound also happening and with exposure to nature, the water is naturally reoxygenized and revived. So it will be very important that actually this oxygenation and revival continues. The problem is then the rivers which are led into controlled streaming, the pollution coming in, and the way the reservoirs and the tubes in the cities are again taking away this livelihood of the water until it arrives at the consumer, because a dead water is not the same thing than an alive water. And I'm sure that modern natural techniques of alternative water purification and revival really revive it again in the homes of the people for very little cost, and so it will be again completely revived when we receive it.
My wife and I at the United Nations have studied the water systems of the world, from those in the Andes to those of the Niger Delta to those of the Far East, and the vast water basins, of course, are being threatened by climate change, and we're seeing a tragedy now unfolding. And this is why it's so important that those who see the beauty of the water and celebrate the water as one of the essential bloodlines of human existence can pay attention to the sounds of the water and what is being said here. I remember in a conversation with the great shaman from Greenland by the name of Uncle, how he told me how the cracking of the ice in the glaciers was sending special music. And I'm thinking of the Sanskrit music of the divine name, O Madakari, for example, the rhythms of the divine coming through creation, through the waters of change, purifying our body, but also reminding us that we are 70% plus made up of water, and so we must be, as it were, the water keepers. We have this great responsibility. Let us look forward to where the experts who are watching this celebration of H2O can understand the importance of taking this into a world dialogue, a world commons, where experts from the east, the west, north, and south will meet with us here in the castle of water of the earth.
It is our great privilege to be, and also partly to live in these situations where water is available in abundance, and it is so important to bring this water to those places on the planet where there is not enough water, where scarcity is there, where people walk hours to even get water, and often it is infected as well. And this is our duty, to go and bring the water back to the people.
It is estimated that approximately of the 1.5 billion people that are in situations of water absence, water pollution, or water-stressed lifestyles, that approximately, if we would put the equations together as UN experts have done, something on the order of 200 million hours per day are spent by those who have to go to fetch water to bring it to their homes, to the areas. And so we enjoy this great, wonderful book of life here in the mountains of Central Europe, and we send our greetings to all of you to celebrate with us on this day the freedom of the water that we have, that we don't have to carry it on the back. It carries us. It carries evolution forward.